Okay, a few changes have been made. We still have the code in the back to get into the side box here. And we've also added a story narrative.
Stand by for an incoming message.
You and your team of elite Secret Service agents, also known as the Counter-Assault Team, have been given the go to activate the missile defense football. The Secret Service has seemingly fallen victim to a saboteur, and as a result, the United States missile defense system is down and non-functional in its entirety, with the exception of the football. The President is on the ground at Andrews Air Force Base in Air Force One. Air Force One has also been sabotaged. Aircraft technicians have located some fuel system parts that have been tampered with. They expect to have the President in the air in less than 30 minutes. There is also the real possibility that the missile defense football itself may have also been tampered with. Hold on. I have an incoming message from NORAD. NORAD is tracking an inbound missile. The missile appears to be locked onto Air Force One. Okay, team, listen close, as this will likely be critical information to your mission. The football is a new countermeasure with which you may not be fully familiar. It has several features intended to ensure it is only successfully operated by you or a member of your team. Your mission is to gain access to the football by passing all of the security confirmation checks, repair it if necessary, and broadcast the missile jamming signal and stop the impending threat to the President. Good luck. Work fast.
Okay, so we use the color code on the back to get into here. We get our key. Power up the case. We made some changes to make it a little more consistent. I don't know if it's going to show up there. So now we've got a Secret Service screen. We're going to verify we're one of the Secret Service agents. So it's not just a random fingerprint that says we are good to go.
The mission countdown timer
has
been
started.
initiated. You have 30 minutes to complete your mission.
Enter the serial number that can be found on the back of the case. Verify we know geography. Make sure we have the case unlatched. Press to open. Open the case. We've got the schematic. We've got the viewing screen. We've got the manual. At the show, I had some people concerned about the plastic switch cover, so I got a super heavy duty metal one. A little expensive, but I think it's probably indestructible. So we power on. Got the clicking countdown timer now. We've got a home screen now, so we can browse directly to documents like a tablet. Now this isn't going to play the recording like we had. It's just going to give us our phonetic messaging. Foxtrot 9er Alpha, which we'll use to we'll convert that to binary from hexadecimal. F is on. Niner is on, off, on, and alpha is on, off. We need to get in there to push that B1 button, and there's a place in the manual here that talks about equipment variances, and going to the resistor color code chart, which we'll need later in the game, and pressing in the blank spot, choosing our lock. We'll get our code for our lock. Unlock the lock. Set up our viewing screen. Press the button. And I think we see, get a good shot of it here. See the Freemason symbol. Remember that, we'll need it for later. Also in the manual, it talks about completing a test. Prior to each use, you must enter the TTDM, which is a diagnostics, which is explained on page 13. So it says you must complete the red circuit and press the D2 button. D2 button, we have a page in here about the red circuit. Tells us we need to clip on, we need to complete this circuit here. And then we can push the D2 button and it opens up our diagnostics. I'm going to test our circuit. We've got a problem. So if we follow the instructions, we will select the damaged component. A visual inspection will lead us to believe it's this one. We'll touch it. It gets removed.
You have 25 minutes left to complete your mission.
That's going to happen every 5 minutes. Now we will select our replacement component. We follow the instructions in the manual. It will tell us how to figure out what the value of the replacement is, and it will be a 47. So we go back to the resistor color code and we'll see that 4 is yellow, violet is 7, and no zeros is black. So we need yellow, violet, black. It says we picked the correct thing. It's going to replace it. Now it's going to test it again. Hopefully it's going to work this time. Transmitter is operable.
Good work. Transmitter repaired. Initializing signal jamming and missile tracking mode.
Now we got a screen with the Earth. An urgent beeping sound. In the electronic document center, go to the Morse code page and press S for symbols. I don't see the Freemasons there. There we go, Freemasons. It's telling us to put the Masons into the cryptex. Hard to do with one hand. set the transmitter frequency specified on the missile blueprint in the electronics document console. When the frequency is properly set, depress the red transmit button. Find the blueprint. 4407 gigahertz. Dial in 407. Press the red button. We got the president's plane on the ground and a missile coming in.
Signal transmitting. Signal transmitting. Mission successful. Missile has self-destructed.
And you win the game.